Hello, Warrior Crow. I've got a good one for you today. This is one of my lovely old vintage tents from my collection. Alright, you two, have you seen the cat? Yes, Warrior, he's up there on the roof. Where? Up there. Oh yeah, there he is. Oi, cat, what you doing up there? Come on, we got a video to make. Oh, not today, Toggle Brain. I'm chilling out today on my penthouse roof. I've got champagne, a hot tub, and some birds coming round. So you can jog on today, Toggle Brain. But don't worry, I've hired a stunt double. He looks just like me, so the viewers will never know. Okay, he looks nothing like you. Yeah, he does. Just tell the viewers I've had some highlights put in. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Oh, and you can stop laughing, Froggy. Ain't funny, mate. And what's his name, anyway? He's called Headbutt. Headbutt? What's he called Headbutt for? 'Cause he's a stunt cat. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Stop laughing, Froggy. Oh, look, he's headbutted the camera. Yeah, that's 'cause he's a stunt cat called Headbutt. That's what he does. Well, what else does he do? Does he speak? No, 'course he don't speak, you idiot. He's a cat called Headbutt. Oh, he's ever so friendly. Hello, Headbutt. Stop headbutting the camera, Headbutt. Oh, cat, he's gonna break the camera. He keeps headbutting it. Sort it out, Headbutt. Headbutt, sort it out. Oh, cat, can't you come and do the video? I just can't work with Headbutt. He keeps headbutting everything. He's very friendly, though. I'll give him that. Stop headbutting the camera, Headbutt. Oh, cat, I can't deal with this, cat. He's gonna break the camera. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Shut up, Froggy. Ain't funny, Froggy. This camera was very expensive. Yeah, he don't headbutt nothing else, Headbutt. Now he's headbutting me. Oh, Headbutt, sort it out. Kate, you're going to have to send him back. He's out of control. He's just headbutting everything. Yeah, that's 'cause he's a stunt cat called Headbutt. And we can't send him back 'cause I think I accidentally bought him. So he's now my bodyguard. Come on, Headbutt. Leave that Toggle Brain alone. Oh, sorry about that, everybody. But now Headbutt's gone, let's have a look at my lovely old Marmot tent. And this one is called a Marmot Zenith. And this is a very rare tent. I've never seen another one. I've seen like pictures on the computer, but I've never seen another one in real life. And I've had this thing years. And you wait till you see it up. This is a fantastic tent. You're going to love this one, Jeff. I bet you really like it, mate. Right up your street, this old tent is. So the bag's good. It comes in like two halves. And the bag's got a bit of something special about that bag. I'll show you that at the end. So the pegs live in a separate little pouch inside there. But they're not nothing special, the pegs, so I won't use them. I should just use my bubblegum pegs. And the ground is a bit hard today, so I might even get Headbutt back to knock the pegs in. So let's get the poles out of the bag. Nice set of poles on this one. Set of easton poles. Take it away, cat. Easton poles. Easton poles. You won't snap a set of vintage easton poles. Well, as long as you keep 'em away from Headbutt. Thanks, cat. Yeah, so lovely set of easton poles on this. And look at them, look. So it's got two poles the same length. And this little bit here that like holds the front up above the door. And these two are just two right long ones that do like a cross. And they really are light as a feather, these poles, and strong as you like. In fact, this whole little tent is strong as you like. It is like a really strong little tent, this one. And everyone that sees it just falls in love with this tent. It's just one of them tents, this is. So you can see there, look, Eastern poles. Eastern poles, Eastern poles, you won't snap a set of vintage Eastern poles. And I fell in love with this tent the first time I see it, 'cause I was away with a few friends. We was camping, I think we was down Devon or Cornwall. And we was on this campsite, and then this young lad with his girlfriend turned up and pitched this tent like right near us on the campsite. And I just kept looking at it. I thought, oh, I want that tent. And then like we started talking to this couple, because we like cooking food and having beers and all that, and like chatting with them on the campsite. And I said to this bloke, I really like your tent, mate. I said, you don't want to sell it, do you? I'd love to buy that off you. And he was like, no, I don't want to sell it, mate. He went, but I like your tent. He said, your tent's lovely. And I had with me at the time a North Face tent that was quite newish. It was probably only about 5 years old. So I think this geezer was quite shocked when I went to him, I'll do you a swap, my tent for your tent. And he went to me, what, are you serious? You'll swap tents, you'll give me that North Face for my Marmot. And I went, yeah mate, I really want that Marmot. I said, do you want to have a deal? And he went, cool, yeah, mate. He said, I'll swap that tent for your North Face. He said, but you're joking. I went, I'm not joking, mate. I will happily swap tents with you. And then he went to me, well, what's wrong with your tent then? And I can remember saying to him, there's nothing wrong with my tent, mate. Go and examine it. It's in perfect condition. And he went to me, well, why would you swap a nice North Face tent for that old Marmot? And I just laughed and I said to him, because I'm a bit of a tent collector, mate, and I've never seen that Marmot before. That is why I really want it. I said, I can easily get hold of another one of them North Faces. I said, but I've never seen one of them Marmots. That's why I'm willing to swap. And then him and his girlfriend went and had a good look round my North Face tent. I can remember him getting in it and all that. And then he come out and he come over to me and he went, all right, mate, you got a deal. If you want to swap, we'll swap. So that was it. Boom, we swapped tents. So I went on holiday with a North Face and came back with a Marmot. And I've never regretted that swap because I absolutely love this tent. And although I did like that North Face tent, I did not like it as much as I love this thing. So that's it, you just put the 2 poles in and make the cross, and then they just go in the little loops there. And then you just push them up and put them into the loops the other side, and that's it, the inner is up, and then there's a little bit that goes over the door there. So you just get the pole like you do a ton of tents and just push it into shape. And oh no, look, the other poles come out of the little clip. So I'll have to clip that in. But look, that's it, just clip it like that. And then I need to put this pole back into this clip here because it popped out. So that one's back in, so let's have take 2 on putting the tent up. So just stand it up, push that pole in, and that's it, just pull that bit out, put the clip in. And that's it, the inner is up, and look at that inner, it's a lovely inner, all mesh. So you just go round, put these little clips here on the poles. So there's one of them on every corner. Clip them on. And then you get this little pole for the front here. and that goes into them 2 loops out, and then you put them 2 clips on it. So just open that up, bend that pole into place, put the clips on, and that's it. It just holds the front up. So there you have it, look, the inner on the Marmot is up. And just look at the condition of it. It's in fantastic condition, and this tent is old. I'm not sure how old this tent is, but I've had this one a long time, and it was quite old when I first got it, so it's definitely got some age to it, this tent. And I bet my old North Face tent hasn't lasted like this one, because they need a lot of looking after, the old North Face tents. If you don't really look after an old North Face tent, it will go sticky and start losing all its waterproof coating. So if you own an old North Face tent, you really do need to use them a lot, else they go bad. They do not like just sitting in the bag. Whereas this one, you can leave this thing in the bag for a few years, get it out, and it is just spanking. So let's open it up, and I'll take you for a little tour inside, because as you can see, this one is a fantastic stargazer. It's got that mesh again that almost disappears, so you can use this just like this in the summer, lay back and look at the stars. And I've done it a few times with this one. Normally I use my mountain hardware hammerhead, because I do like a bit of stargazing with that, but I have used this one a few times, and this one is really good as well. But the thing with this one is, it's really good with the fly on. Wait till you see the fly over the top of this. It has got a good look to it, this tent. And when you pitch this one up on the campsite, it really does stand out, because nothing else looks like this thing. It's unique, this one. And I think that's more to do with the colour than the shape, because it's like purple bottom, and then the fly sheet is like a mustardy yellow colour. It really does stand out, this tent. So let's chuck the fly over it so you can see what I mean. And I bet you're all going to love this one when you see it with the fly over. And I know that all you vintage tent fans, you're going to look at this one and think, yeah, he has got a good tent there. So the fly just goes on them clips there. But hang on, I've got to peg it down first. I am jumping the gun here. So I've got some pegs. So you just need to pull the inner out tight. Let's unclip that again and whack a peg in it. Then put the clip on, because when you tension the fly without it being pegged down, it'll start lifting up the inner. So let's do the same with this one, the other back one. And then clip the fly on. And then let's do the front. So just chuck a peg in this side. Pull the fly down. Put it in the clip. Let's go and do the other side. So exactly the same again. Pull the inner out tight. Put a peg in it. Pull the fly down and put the clip on. And that's it. And then you just go to the front, pull the front out nice and tight, chuck a peg in this side, and then do the same the other side. Just pull it out nice and tight and put a peg in it. Oh, and that ground's hard. Where's Headbutt when you need him? So that's the front pulled out nice and tight. So let's just put a few guides on it. So just pull the guides out. There's only 4 on it. 1 either side at the front and 1 either side at the back. And then it's got them bungees at the middle to hold the sides out. So let's just chuck a peg into that one there. And then just pull this bungee out in the middle here. Put a peg in that. Do the same with the bungee on the back here. Peg that one out. And it holds it all out so it vents nice. You need to do them bungees at the sides and the back. So I'm not going to be able to do that guide. I've got no room. So we'll leave that one. And then do this bungee at the side here. Pull the side out. Because if you don't put these side ones on, the fly just like rests on the inner. So you don't get no ventilation going on. So that's it, that one there. And then the last guide, this one at the front here. And then she is up in all her glory. And wait till you see her. Pegging that one. Right, so here we go. Are you ready for this? Look at that, there you have it, the Marmot Zenith. Now how good is that? Come on, you tent boys are looking at that now thinking, yeah, that is a good looking tent. And I think it's like the colours and that makes this look so good, isn't it? Because there is other tents that are this sort of shape. But this one just looks so good. Yeah, it does look good, Toggle Brain. And you know what they say, Marmot, you either love it or you hate it. So it's a bit like Headbutt in a way, 'cause you either love Headbutt or you hate Headbutt. And most people start off where they really love Headbutt, but then he headbutts them and they hate him. And can you leave the old Marmot up tonight? Can me and Headbutt sleep in that tonight? No way, Kate. I'm not having you and Headbutt sleeping in my lovely old Marmot tent. I'll put you up an old boot fair Euro hike, Cat. Yeah, alright. Thanks, Toggle Brain. Ribbit? Yeah, of course you as well, Froggy. Ribbit? Ribbit? No, I won't let him headbutt ya. So how many of you have seen one of these marmots before? I bet not many of you, because I really don't think there's many of these out there. Well, definitely not in the UK. There might be quite a few in America, but in the UK I think this is really rare. And it can take a good battering from the wind, this tent. Because one time me and Amy was away in it on a little campsite down on the Kent coast. So it's right up on the cliffs overlooking the sea. And me and Amy are in this and we got the old red weather warning. So a storm was coming in. And Amy's like, is this tent gonna take it? I was like, I don't know, we'll find out tonight. So I'll just open the doors and show you how they go. And it's got a door both sides, this one, and then you can ditch the middle bit and open the whole front up. Yeah, so me and Amy, we're on this campsite right down on the Kent coast. It's shut down, this campsite now. It was a really good little campsite right up on the cliff tops. So me and Amy were there, storm coming in, there's loads of others camping there, everyone's laughing about the storm coming that night. So me and Amy are in this, and it took it no problem. We didn't even realise the storm was as bad as what it was, until we've like had a little look out the front of the tent, and the storm was proper kicking up. We got out and went and stood down by the cliff and was watching the sea. It was really good night, it was. But the Marmot took it no problem. And there was loads of people there with much more modern tents, and a lot of them got caned. But not this Marmot. It never took a scratch. It just dealt with it no problem. And I was surprised by that. It was much better in a storm than I would have thought this thing would have been. Because if I'd known that there was going to be a massive storm while we was away, I never would have took this Marmot. I would have took something else. And we was laughing in the morning because there was this bloke and his missus in the tent next to us, and they had an old Van Gogh Force 10. It was a small one, like a Mark II or something, a little two-man one. And that one took it no problem as well, survived the night without a scratch. But everyone else, well, not everyone, but a lot of people had rip flies, the old back of the tent all collapsed and all that. And me and this bloke was laughing, saying they don't build them like they used to, do they? So there she is, look, both doors open, so they just roll up and go on the toggles there in the middle. And then I'll show you now, you can ditch that middle bit as well, so the whole front is open. So you just take it off of the pegs, pull them out, and then you just roll it up and it just tucks under that bar at the top there and holds out of the way. It's nice in the summer with the front roll back, this one. It doesn't get hot or anything in here when you've got the front roll back. It doesn't tend to get hot in here anyway with the front down. I'm not sure if that's the colour or where the whole thing is mesh. But it is a good tent to use in the summer, this one. Because I've got a lot of old tents, and when the weather's getting up in them 30 degrees and all that, you don't want to be inside them. They are an absolute nightmare because they just get so hot, but this one doesn't. So let's unzip the door again. So you see with this one, even the door, you only get like bug mesh. It's not got a door to seal it. The whole inner on this thing is just mesh. So this is geared up really for warm weather camping. And to be light as well. Because for an old tent, this one is really lightweight, I tell you. It doesn't weigh a lot, this thing. Carry this miles in your backpack, no trouble. So that's all the door does. It just rolls up and goes on that little toggle there. And that's it, the door is open. So let me get the bag and I'll show you what the bag does. Because there's a little trick with this bag. And it's this, look, it's got clips in here and it's got clips on the bag. So what you do, you clip the bag up like that. And then you got storage hanging from the ceiling. So that's it, look, the bag's got two big pockets in it, one either side, and you hang it up and then you've got a load of storage in the tent. I'd had this tent a long time before I worked out that you could do that, but it must be what it's for, because I always thought there was something missing, because I had clips in the tent and nothing that went on them. But then I thought, I wonder, because I'd see the clips on the bag, and I clipped the bag up there and I thought, boom, that's what you do with it. So it has got a little pocket this side. And it's got a little pocket the same the other side. And Jess has just got in beside me to show you how big it is. And look, there's a load of room in here for two of you. It's quite big in here really. Nice sized tent. So look, if I move over, you would easily get three of you in here. And Jess has just said to me that she really likes this tent because she's never seen this one before. And I said to her, is it your favourite of all my vintage tents? She went, no. She likes the Robert Saunders Star Trek tent and she likes the Phoenix 4 tent and the Phoenix funnel. But she said this one's up there with them. But I have got some fantastic vintage tents that I haven't done on the channel and she hasn't seen yet. So I think I've got some that are so good they will become her favourites. Hey Cat, we got some good ones, haven't we, mate? Oh yeah, Toggle Brain, we got some lovely old tents that we ain't done on the channel yet. Especially that Black's Arctic Guinea, that thing's fantastic. And that scooter tent, I like the old scooter tent, and that big hyperspace thing. Oh, we got so many, Toggle Brain, and I really do love our old vintage tent collection. Yeah, so do I, Cat. But the Marmot's a good one, ain't it? Oh yeah, Toggle Brain, the Marmot's fantastic. Yeah, it is, Cat, and I'd like to take this next weekend, but sadly it's not big enough, 'cause next weekend is bank holiday weekend, and me, Jess, and a few friends are going to a military show again, so we're away all bank holiday weekends. So I'm not sure what tent I'm going to take yet, because I want something a bit bigger than this old Marmot. Because of them military shows, I always end up buying a load of stuff. And Jess got right into it last year. It was the first one she'd been to, and she got right into it. She really enjoyed herself, so she's coming again this year. And it is good because of the daytime there's tons of stalls there and events and all that. So I'll be looking round the stalls because you do find a lot of old vintage military stuff there for sale. And then overnight there's a few bars and that, so you can have a chill out and a few beers. So it really is a good weekend. So I'm going to have to sort out what tent I want to take to that. And last time we went, I took a Van Gogh Force 10 Mark 5 tent, so I won't take that again, but I was thinking of maybe taking my North Face Chattanooga, 'cause that's a nice old tent with a big porch on the front, and it's dark green, so it's got the army look to it. But I might go all out and take my Hillenberg, or I've got a nice old Jack Wolfskin tent with a big porch and that on it that needs using as well. And I'll have to check the weather, because if it's going to be red hot bank holiday weekend, I'm not taking that Hillenberg, because it only opens up with one little door, and when the weather's hot it tends to cook you. Come on, Toggle Brain, hurry up, mate. Pack the old Marmot down. Put the old boot fair hikers tent up, 'cause I want to start getting me little bed ready. And Froggy said he's going to set a little bar up in the corner and call it the boot fair bar. Oh, the boot fair bar? Oh, I might put a bigger tent up then, Cat, and come and join ya. Yeah, all right, Toggle Brain, but bring plenty of money, 'cause we're playing cards. Ribbit. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe so you can join me again, see what I'm pitching, buying, looking at or burning. And you can see what Headbutt is headbutting next. Sort it out, Headbutt.